And here we've got ourselves a nice little bearded dragon, inland bearded dragon. Looks pretty healthy, he's got no ticks on him. He was opening his mouth before. He might do it again for the camera. Come on, buddy. Hey? Beautiful size. You look pretty good, mate. Tick free, doing well. Gonna open your mouth for the camera. Hey. Alright, we'll let you go. Stay off the road. Don't want to open your mouth? Come on. Show us your teeth. Show us your chompers. Okay. Come on. Well, I'm at the base of Mt Maroon. It's now 2 o'clock Queensland time, or almost 2 o'clock. They say it's a 6-hour return trip. It's almost 1 kilometre in terms of height, but we'll push on and see how we go. So I thought I'd do a little mid-ascend video. So they reckon it's 3 kilometres from the base where the car park is, but it's almost a kilometre in terms of height. I just bumped into some people coming down and they said that they've just done 1.59 kilometres, so if I go by what their GPS said, I should be about halfway already. And it's only 10 past 2. Be a pretty nice spot to sit and watch the sun go down over to the west, and then do the descent at night time. I've got a headlamp and a few other little lights, so that could be on the cards. Got a lovely breeze coming in too, which is nice, from the north. Alright, so I'm still on track, Mt Maroon route. That's my pathway up there. There's some people up there, I believe. Whew. Spectacular views. And that's the path down there that I've just come up. Excuse me while I try and catch my breath. It's now 2:35, so I'm at the 40-minute mark. Over that mountain range there is the Gold Coast. The views are really quite spectacular. And up that way would be probably Sunshine Coast, Noosa. And if I want to get to the summit today, I've still got to get all the way up to there. I was just speaking to a young couple. They said they got a little bit further up than here, where the track goes into like a little rocky crevasse, and that's like the spot where you're not allowed to stop in case somebody else is coming down. So, and they turned around and went back. That was only about 5 minutes ago, so when I get there I'll reassess. Wow, the terrain just changes within the matter of 50 to 80 metres. I'm now on the northern side of the mountain in the shadows. Some fires off in the distance. And then down there's my pathway. And then we're going to snake around that rock face, and then I can hear some voices up there. Oh jeez, I can see a dude in a blue t-shirt up there. That's going to be challenging. Alright, this next section looks like it could be a little bit tricky. No hanging around. Someone's obviously just left their heavier backpack because it gets a bit narrow. see if I can find old mate with the blue t-shirt on. And that's where I've got to be, up there. Well, I wouldn't want to be doing that, descending down that in the dark, so I think I've got to reassess. I think I'll still do it, but I won't be able to hang around at the top for very long. The sun goes down about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I wouldn't mind doing the rest of this in the dark. I've got a light, so it'll be alright, but that stuff there is going to be tricky. I don't know how well the GoPro is going to pick this up, but there's a dude rock climbing right up on that sheer ledge. He's got a little white helmet on. Man, it's pretty gnarly. I certainly won't be going down that route. So that's where I've just come from. Excuse the heavy breathing. It's very challenging. So I've just come up through there, through that trail. I've just hit the 1 hour mark, 5 to 3. And I've found old mate in the blue t-shirt, rock climbing with his buddy, who's way up there. That's some hardcore beep. Sounds like cowbells, but it's his carabiners. Ooh. And the trail goes on up through there and probably around maybe the right side or around the back of this mound and then up somewhere up through there. Oh yeah. Geez, I'm glad I didn't have the little pie at the other little Rathdowney corner store. I just had a coffee and a muesli bar. So I just stopped for a little breather at the 1 hour mark, and one of the rock climbers had a little bit of a slip and hurt himself. Lee, I hope you're alright. The dude in the white helmet and his buddy with the blue t-shirt's a little bit below him. I think they might be going down. So I do have phone service here, and I just jumped on Google and checked out Mt Maroon hike, and they said it's a non-strenuous 3 hours 45-minute hike. But I gotta say, I've done Mount Warning numerous times, climbed Mount Biwa, climbed Mount Tibrogargan, done many a hike in O'Reilly's, and of course the Warri circuit last week. But I reckon this one would have to be the most challenging one I've done to date. And it's preparing me for the summit of the southeast ridge at Mount Barney. I want to do that one day. But I've got to get the fitness back up. So this is what awaits if anyone sees it's a non-strenuous hike. And this is at the 1 hour 5 mark. That rock climber's alright. That's still my destination up there. And I don't know if anybody else will be up here still. I'm sure there will be. There's plenty of cars in the car park. Plenty of little pathways through here. Or maybe I can't get to that bit. Maybe this is it. This must be it. Oh, jeez. On top of the world, baby. Wow, pretty spectacular. Excuse the heavy breathing. Could that be Mount Warning down there? That little rocky piece jutting up through the mountain range. God, look at this terrain. I don't know if you can hear the carabiners from the mountain climber still. To me that's the actual summit, but I don't think the path goes up there. And we're almost out. It's now 10 to 5. So that was 55 minutes. Probably be another 5 minutes to the car, if that. Well, I'm back to the car park. It's just gone 5 o'clock. So that was an hour and 5 minutes to descend. And I stopped and had a chat with a couple of groups. So that's where I was up there. A challenging hike, I tell you what. On Google they said a non-strenuous 3-hour 45-minute hike. But I tell you, it's quite a tricky rocky section. And you've got to have a pretty decent amount of fitness. So they reckon it's enough to do a 180-storey building. It's only a rise of 597 metres. But the track's 966. So dispatch that in what, 2 hours 25 up and down total. Well, I'm in the car and my little travel buddy likes it here so much he doesn't want to leave. He's boycotting the trip home. Come on mate, get back inside. We've got a 2-hour drive to get home before the NRL Grand Final. If you don't hop in now, I'll leave you here with the Yowies and the lizards. We've got a little, I think it's a juvenile kangaroo, yeah, a little baby kangaroo. It's not a wallaby. Oh, see you mate. Kangaroo. Oh, and there's his mate up there as well.